Hi everyone, I'm Graddles. Welcome to a new episode of City Skylines. This is New Brighton, and the last episode we moved our services down in here. We got new oil power plants, and we got incinerator plants. We used the collapse to get rid of our landfills down in here. And this cleaned up our land over here pretty well. And we were going to put in a college campus, but we needed services badly. So we decided to, I decided to, put in services way in down here, away from all our citizens over here. But today we are going to focus on a college campus down in here. We have quite a need for it. Let me get into the game and show you. So yes, we have almost 3,000 students that need to go to college, and we don't have one. So we're going to go ahead and do that so we can get them educated. Alright, so before we get started here, let's go ahead and get into a road that... Actually, before we get a road, let's go ahead and see what the land looks like, because I want to make sure it's fairly level. Yeah, this is a mess over in here. So I'm thinking let's smooth this out a little bit, or at least level it off. I'm going to turn this up. I'm thinking we'll go about there. So we'll push this away a little bit. We're just going to level this all off. Now, I'm not too worried about this. We'll smooth that out. It's more over up in here. I want to kind of get this college campus looking pretty decent. And I'm thinking for our registration building, we may make a little hill for that, just to set it above the rest. Trying to figure out how we want to go about where we want to put the entrance in. So I'm just going to go ahead and smooth some of this out, just like this, so it doesn't look so harsh. There we go. We'll bring this down a little bit, and even along here, so it doesn't look too bad. There we go. Alright, so we cleaned up this area a little bit nicer, and let me just go ahead and fix this a little bit. It's a little bit better there. And we'll go into our roads. Let's see. I want access to the roundabout, but I also want access to, I think we'll use a 4-lane road into here maybe. So I'm wondering if we should come over, because eventually when we open the square down in there, I'm thinking we might put in some college sports and stuff. And right now, I think the only thing we have is the police academy, I think. So we'll go ahead and check that out in a minute. Let me just see where we need to curve into here. So we have something like that going on. That's okay, I think. Where do we want this building to sit? I'm wondering if we should come in and just put in something across in here. And put our administrating building right in here. And have it facing in this way, or should we have it facing this way? I think we should have it facing the street a little bit more. And maybe we'll come... They don't like to sit very nicely on curved roads. So I'm wondering if we should go in straight just by about that. And then do the administrative building here. And then leave this open for the campus and the dorms. And this way it kind of sits off the main road. We'll take the lights off here. So this has access to here. And then maybe they have to use the other roads to get through over there. Let's go ahead and make sure this light is turned off. It is, and we don't want a light here, or here, or here. Perfect. So now that we have that done, I wanted to put this up just a little bit on a hill. I'm just going to come over here. I'm just going to put this up a little bit. I know it looks crazy right now, but I'm going to go in and I'm just going to pick up right, let me make this a little smaller, right about there. So I'm going to make it big, and I'm just going to do that and that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just smooth this, but I'm going to turn down the intensity. Just got to be a little bit smoother here, and maybe a little smaller. Let's see if this will work. Now our administrative building is quite large, so I have a feeling I'm going to have to cut out this street right here and move that just a little bit. And let's just go ahead and smooth this part a little bit more. There we go. Now let's go into our campus. And we are going to need to paint this. And I think we'll come all the way over to here. And we'll come down. And let's see, right in here. And this will go back further too, obviously, but for now I'm just doing what we need. About. And let me just take it off this road here. Just a little bit. And off of here. We can come off of here as well, just by a little bit there. And the roundabout. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get in to our trade school. We have to place down the administration building. Holy crap, I can't say that word. And I'm wondering if that's gonna sink. It did, because I have to move the street. So let me go ahead and do this. Let me move this. And let me break this road up. And let me go ahead and check that land, because now I could actually make it a little bit higher if I want. Let's come up to here. We're just going to smooth this out and really make this up on a nice little high pedestal here. And then what we'll do is we're just going to smooth just the edge here. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead in with our road. This is the one we wanted to use. We'll go straight. And we're just going to take this in right there, half. Come down by one. Come back in. We're going to go ahead and turn off those lights. And then we're going to go ahead and move the administrative building. I don't know why I can't say that today. That's so weird. And plop it right there. So it is nice because it's up on a pedestal almost, you know. So when you're looking in, it'll make it look so much more prestigious. And we can go ahead and make this, let's see if we can flatten this out. So what I like to try to do is almost make this like a flower bed kind of thing, but it doesn't always work. Kind of smooth this. I actually did not smooth it. I have it on the wrong thing. See, mistakes happen. No big deal. There we go, that's better. And then we're going to go behind the building and just smooth this out as well. And we're going to probably take this road out. And this one as well. And we'll just continue to smooth this out. In just this area here. There we go. And I'm not sure I like this road. I think he's too close to the main road. I think he has to go back further. So I'm actually going to move him again. I like things a certain way. And if I don't like the way it looks, I will go back several times and redo it. So I'm going to take this level. And I'm actually going to bring it back again. I'm going to do this whole area in it. And there we go. My cat just jumped on my chair on my lap. Weird cat. Alright, so I have this going on. So what I'm thinking, let's come back in with the two-way road. How do I want to go about this? I might curve it, but just on a slight curve. Come up to here. I don't like that. Maybe something in this area like that. And then maybe move it now. Kind of had a thought in my head of what I wanted to see, but it wasn't exactly looking the way I wanted it to. So that's why I wanted to do it a little bit different. And then I think I'm going to go back and just smooth just the edge. I don't want to smooth the whole thing. And then I'll come back around this end and just smooth the back end of this. There we go. And what I might do is just take this out and curve it a little bit differently. I might not even leave this. I don't think I really like this as well. Whoops. Might cut that down just a bit more. So let me go ahead and fix this road. There we go. I'm not even sure I like this road, but let's see something. Let's go ahead and fix this up a little. I'm not sure I like the way that curves. So this is the 6 lane. Just making sure I had the right. Come back to you. Very lumpy. Nope. I'm not sure I like the way these things lined up. Let's come this way a second. Let's come through there. come to there. That's a little bit better. It's not exactly what that looks good there. Then what I think I'll do is I'll come in from about here and then curve it in to about here, and then where's that coming to? Right there. And we'll connect this. Might do that a little bit different. Alright, I like that much better. So I think that looks a lot better. Alright, so now let's go ahead. We have literally $5,000 in the bank. So we're going to go ahead and turn on our game to get this back up and running. Alright, so we have to give these guys some water and some electric. So let's go ahead and do that. This should run close to it. If not, we'll do the other one. We're going to have to run them up anyway to put in some dorms later. Let me just come on this side. I can see better. Alright, so he's got water. He needs some electric. I guess we'll just run this across the way for now. Just finding a good spot. Let's come close to here. We'll take it over to here. We'll come across. Come down. We'll come up. And come in. Alright, so he should have water and electric now. And we're making about 12,000, so we're just going to let this run for a couple minutes. And while that's running, so we can get some income coming in, we'll go over here. And we're just going to fill in some of this district. I realized I did not put on a different district style. So it will be the default, which is, it's fine. I did want to try something a little bit different, but we'll do that again when we fill in some more residents, so I'm not too worried about it. In here, I'm wondering what I want to do. I might just select a small portion in here, and then maybe do something around here. And I guess we'll go ahead and fill in that. And then maybe put a park or something. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Let's see about the parks. Definitely need something going on over here. That's too big. It's kind of a... that will fit perfect. So yeah, we'll go ahead and put that in. And we have, what, an elementary over here, as well as medical, it looks like. So that's elementary. That's a medical clinic. We have a high school right here. Yeah, high school right there. Let's just see. Over here is all blue. Over here is green. We need to get some of this land value getting up there. Let me just see what parks we have. This is good with parks. Down here is not. We definitely need something over in here. We'll put something right there. There we go. That changed them. And let's come back over to here. Need another park in here somewhere. Let's go to the smaller park. And maybe we'll do something down around this corner here. And Maybe something in here. There we go. And maybe a plaza up in here. That looks pretty good there. We should have, I think, do we have a riding stable. That might be nice right in here by our farming area. Maybe they have like a little area where they can ride some horses in here. Although this is a really busy area. I'm wondering if we should put it down in here. Somewhere over to here or up in here. Maybe down in here. I kind of like this spot. It's not too busy with the trucks. And I think it looks pretty good there. And then down over here, maybe we could do some kind of cut-in or something where we put something in behind here. Let's come down over here where we were. Now I did want to smooth this edge out, but I do want to continue with our college. So let's go ahead and finish up in there because we are up to about 100,000. So let's go ahead and get this in here and finish up in here. So we did put the administrative building. We need some dormitories. Then we also need our study hall, our groundskeeper, our book club, and our police academy. So now I'm wondering if off to the side here. Now I'm going to use regular roads because I don't have a helicopter depot. And so without the helicopter depot, if any of these get on fire, it ends up being a mess. So I'm thinking I'm going to actually take this curve off a second. I'm going to come down to about there. And I'm going to come straight in. No, I'm not actually going straight. I'm actually going right there to kind of line it up with that parkway. And then I'll bring it back in somehow. And then I think we'll put the police academy over in here. It's a big building. I think right in there looks good. And I think over here, what we're going to do is we're going to put the sound barrier up again, like we did over here. So let's go ahead and upgrade some of that. We'll upgrade. There we go. We'll do this one as well. Come on, it's a lag. There we go. We'll just bring this down just a bit. There we go. So I kind of feel better about that. Over here we may put a fence in, or we might slide this down just a little bit. But right now I'm fine with it. We do need water. So we're going to go ahead and put in some water. So let's come from here. We'll just run this straight. And same with this. And we might as well just keep running this, because once we put the dorms in, we're going to need the water for that. There we go. And we need some power. Now I'm wondering if we could take advantage of some wind power. We don't have really good wind over here at all, so this will not work. We'll just run the power here. So we'll just come from here down across the street here. And he should have power and water. Perfect. Alright, so now we need to go ahead and put in a road for the groundskeeper. I think what we'll do is we'll just put a straight little road in here. And we'll come right here. Do something like that. He's kind of behind the administrative building. And we'll go ahead and put the groundskeeper in here. Right in here. Like so. Nobody will see him from back there, so it's a perfect little place for him to go. And let's go ahead and start running a few more roads. Let's see. Let's go curve just a little bit. We don't do a hard curve. We should be fine. Something like that. And down in here we'll run a straight road. Actually, why don't we leave a little bit of a space? I'm gonna go and try to do that right through the half circle on the left side. And I'm just gonna come straight and come down. Let's come down 2. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm just gonna line that up right there. And I'm just gonna come down straight. And then that did not snap where I wanted it to, but we'll just come to there and there. And it's not even exactly, it comes out because of the curve, but I want to just make this more of an interest point, or, you know, put some flowers and stuff in there. We'll decorate it nice. And we'll go ahead and, I don't know if I like the way it curves like that, so I'm going to take it off. I'm picky. So let's go ahead. Let's go back 1, 2. Let's go back 3. I'm just going to snap it right there a second. I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to come just a little bit longer. And a little bit longer on this side. And then I'm going to come from here. And come from maybe here to here. And then come from this point straight down to there. That is much better. We did not terraform this part of the land. I'm just going to take this out 1 minute and go to here where we smooth things out. And I'm just going to take this down and delete part of that road just so it's smooth. And we'll just continue to do this. Yep, that's fine. So now what I want to do is I want to just see if I can put a marker in here, just so I know where I am. I'm going to line it up here. And I'm just going to take that and I'm going to delete that, and put it back in. Making sure it lines up. That is not right. Come up. snapping to an odd place. But I'm okay with it. That's much better. Alright, so let's go over to here. Let's go to the dorms. And let's just go ahead and put in 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do the same on this side. One, 2, 3. So this one is sitting a little bit further than this one. That's alright. I'm not too worried about that. We do need to get some electric to them. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to run it from here to there. And we still need to add our study hall, which I'm hoping will fit right down the middle. It's just slightly off. Gosh darn it, I was hoping that would fit. You know what? We'll go ahead and put it on the end here. Like that. And then we'll go ahead and put the book club right in here. Like there. So we still need to run a little bit more water. And that should cover it. Yeah. So we got that taken care of. Let's just go ahead and go in. And we'll name the college. And we'll also do an academic work. We'll just grant that. And let's rename it to the New Brighton State College. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And yeah, for now I think that's pretty decent. I think the next episode we're gonna go ahead and decorate this up, make it a lot nicer. I think we'll put in some kind of like fountain or something. Over here I want to add some interesting little, trees. I may move these back a little bit and put the study hall in the middle. But for now, I think we're doing pretty well. We are making between 15 to 17,000 in income. So we are doing good with that. We do have some needs to fill. So we do want to fill in some more of this area. We might as well just go ahead and fill in just a bit more of the green here. We can do that. And look at that, we hit our next milestone. So we have some unique buildings and we got a whole bunch of new things. So that's really cool to look at. And I think we're going to start looking into maybe some public transportation, maybe some high density. We have a lot of things we can look at. We have so many things to do. Hold on. I don't want to put on anything over here that's commercial. And yeah, so we have quite a few things to look forward to. Our city is growing quite quickly, and I think we want to slow it down a little bit more. We definitely want to put in a lot more details again. I mean, we started off okay, but I mean, we need some walking paths. We need to add some fences again. I mean, over here, we're missing a whole row of people. I don't know why I did not fill this in. But this can definitely be filled in. So let's go ahead and do that, actually. Got a whole row of residents we never put in over here. How crazy is that? Actually, you know what? Yeah, we have our elder care and our child care. So yeah, we can continue to fill that out. So I think down here we also do want to terraform this land out. And I think we might put in a fishing pier and maybe a marina, some jet skis maybe, something like that going on in down here. And we will continue to level up our farm as well as our college. So we have a lot of things to do. Let me just take a look at this. There we go. Yeah, we seem to be doing pretty good. And another thing I'm thinking is we got these railroad tracks now. So down here, I think we could go ahead and put in a cargo train. So I think that would be good as well, because I think we could use it. So, yeah. So I'm going to leave this off here. And I hope you enjoyed. So if you like my content and would like to see more, please click the like button and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.